Hello, in this video, I will explain to you on how to find out the Thevenin equivalent and Norton equivalent of this circuit. So our goal is to find out what is the Thevenin and also what is the Norton equivalent circuit. Okay, let's do it step by step. The first thing that we need to do is we need to find out the Thevenin voltage, right? Find VTH. And what is VTH? VTH is the open circuit voltage. So if I name this terminal here as terminal A and this one here is terminal B, VTH is the open circuit voltage in this terminal. So this is our VTH here. Okay, and we can do analysis on this one. However, we have this 1 kilo ohm dangling resistor here. So all the current will pass through this 5 kilo ohm resistor, not there, right? Because no way to go there. So the voltage here will be the same as that one because there is no current that pass through this 1 kilo ohm resistor. So this is also not A, right? And then what can we do from here? Okay, we need to extract some information. This is our reference node, so the voltage here will be 0. And this node here is 3 volt from the ground, so this one will be 3. And then let's assume the direction of the current. Maybe it goes to the right, and it goes down, and it goes down there, right? And what can we do here is we can do KCL at node A. KCL at node A. What does KCL say? KCL say that the sum of the current that goes in will equal to the sum of the current that goes out. Okay, let's see here. The only current that goes in is this one, but we can calculate this current using Ohm's law, right? The current comes from 3 node here, so I'll have 3. And then the current goes to node A, so I will have PA here. And then that is divided by the resistance between them, so I will have 2 kilo. And then plus, not plus, that is the only current that goes in. All the currents that goes out, so I will have equal sign. And this current here is 7 milliampere, so I will have 7. And then plus, this current here is PA. And then the current goes to 0 here, so I have PA minus 0. And that is divided by 5. Good. Multiply both sides here by 10. Okay, 2 and 10 will cancel into 5. And let's multiply 5 into the numerator. So I have 15 minus 5 VA. And that will equal to 70 plus 5 and 10 will cancel into 2, so I will have 2 multiplied by VA, right? So I will have 2 VA. Good. Now I will have 15 minus 70, and that will equal to 7 VA. But then we can isolate VA, so I have VA is equal to 15 minus 70 divided by 7. And I think I just plug this to calculator. Okay. We have 15 minus 70 in the numerator and then 7 in the denominator. So we'll have that value here. So I'll have minus 7.857. So I have minus 7.857. And the unit here will be in volt. But then what is VTH? VTH here is the difference between this node and this node, right? So that will be VA minus VB. However, VB is the reference node or the ground, so this will equal to 0. So that will equal to VA. Therefore, our VTH is minus 7.857. Okay, let's save this value here. So we'll have VTH is equal to minus 7.857. The unit here will be in volt. Good. And now let's move on to the second step, which is to find out the Thevenin resistance. Find RTH. But the Thevenin resistance is also the Norton resistance, right? So RTH and RN are the same. Okay, how to do that? Let's clean up our slide first. To find out the Thevenin and Norton resistance, we see the resistance from here. So this was terminal A and B. But then this is RTH or RN if you like it. But we need to turn off the sources. So we need to turn off this 3-volt voltage source, and also we need to turn off this 7 milliampere current source. How to do that? We replace this voltage source by short circuit, and we replace this 7 milliampere by open circuit. Okay, let's do that. So here we have replaced this 3-volt voltage source with short circuit, and also we have replaced this 7 milliampere with open circuit. All that we need to do is to calculate RTH seen from this terminal here. So let's calculate that. What is RTH here? That will be 1 kilo ohm. And then that will be in series with 5 parallel with 2, right? So we'll have 5 parallel with 2. Good. So we will have 1 and then plus 5 multiplied by 2 divided by 5 plus 2. And therefore I will have 1 plus 10 divided by 7. And I think I need calculator to do that. So we will have 1 plus 10 divided by 7. Okay, and I will have 2.429. So we'll have RTH, and that will also our RN. Then the value will be 2.429. 2.429, and the unit will be in ohm, right? And then what also we need is IN, right? The Norton current. Find IN. So what is IN? IN is just VTH divided by RTH. IN is just VTH divided by RTH, and the value will be, okay, let's use calculator to do that, minus 7.857 divided by RTH, which is 2.429, and that will be minus 3.235, minus 3.235, and the unit here will be in ampere. So that is our important values. So we have 3 important values, VTH and then the resistance, both of them, which is this value here, and also IN. And the last thing that we need to do is to draw the equivalent circuit. So for the Thevenin equivalent, okay, let's draw the Thevenin. Okay, remember that we have negative sign here, so the negative one will be in the top. So we'll have minus and plus here. So we don't need to write the negative sign again. So we'll have 7.857, and the unit here will be in volt. And then that is in series with the resistance, right? And what is the resistance? 2.429. 2.429 ohm. And then that is the terminal. This is terminal A, and this one will be terminal B. Good. And how about the Norton one? It is similar, but we have a current source, right? But the current have negative sign, so we will have the arrow goes down like this. And then the value is 3.235, and the unit will be in ampere. But then this current source is in parallel, not in series. So Thevenin is in series, but Norton is in parallel. So we will have this 2.429, and the unit here will be in ohm. And then that is the terminal A and terminal B. This is A and this is B. So we have achieved our goal, which is to find out the Thevenin equivalent, this one, and also the Norton equivalent, this one. Okay, I think that's all for this problem. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.